Morning. I'm going to get back to my pickup videos. I've made some astounding buys. Obviously, my face isn't full of enthusiasm. It's early in the morning, and I'm not one to show my enthusiasm. I keep it tucked inside. Anyway, I've got some really nice stuff. Not a hell of a lot in terms of quantity. There's more, but I can see some stuff. I've stuck it at the back. I rearranged some of the cupboards with some of the stuff. I just can't be asked to get out. So I picked out bits and pieces that were easy to get hold of, and the bulk of it is here. So I just added up in my head how much I spent on this stuff that's on show here. I spent $62. $62 sounds like a lot, but when you see what I got for that, you're probably going to shit your pants. So I'm just going to run through this reasonably quickly. I'm going to pick up the camera or the phone and spin it around and give you a look at what I got. Okay, so over there I got a DualShock PlayStation, original PlayStation, and that was $10. Inside there's two DualShock controllers, the manuals in there, the PS1 which I tested in great condition, power cable. I mean, it's in original condition. It's got matching serial numbers, the serial number in the PlayStation and the box match, so it's like an original PlayStation, which is great. $10, and the guy, there was a free game in it as well. The game was like $8 on eBay, but I've got so many $10 games now, I can't be arsed with even thinking about it. So yeah, so I got the PlayStation for $10. Next, the GameCube there. Now I bought a black GameCube player. You'll see that in my previous video. I bought black GameCube player for $10 with the disc, which was a steal, really, to be honest. So I saw this one. He said, "Oh, I haven't got a controller. I don't want to sell it." I was like, "Nah, I'm alright." He said, "But how are you going to play it?" I was like, "Oh, I'll be okay." But if you just look closely, there's two memory cards, official Nintendo GameCube memory cards, and actually inside there's a game. It's actually a crap game, Dobutsu no Mori, which is Animal Forest. But regardless of that, I got it for $5, the whole lot. So I was just happy to get the memory cards, to be frank. They were absolutely a steal for $5 for all of that. I haven't tested the GameCube yet, to be honest. Okay, then yesterday I found this. I went into a book off, which aren't the biggest stores really, but I managed to find a Hori arcade stick. I mean, it's in brand spanking new condition. This was 108 yen, so literally $1, and it's in perfect condition. I mean, it's just shocking. I don't know who's pricing this stuff up. Maybe Stevie Wonder works there, but I don't know how anyone could value this at $1. It doesn't make any sense. So obviously I bought that straight away. My next buy was from Hard Off, and it's Ocarina of Time. Fairly common, obviously one of the greatest games of all time. It's going to be fairly common. This is boxed in excellent condition. It's got all the inserts, all the cartridges, brand spanking new. Tested it, works. Manual, all the leaflets. Got it for $5, so there's no way I was going to leave that there. Next, I got this beauty. This is an orange GameCube, and it comes with the Game Boy player, orange memory card, orange controller. What else does it come with? That's probably about it. The Game Boy player is a Game Boy disc. The Game Boy Link cable as well. But it's just in excellent condition, and I got it for $30, which is really a steal for that. I mean, anyone would pay $30 for that. So, over the moon with that. Okay, next is Breath of Fire for the Super Famicom. Not exactly a star buy, but I got it for $2, and I love Breath of Fire. I even love the label on that, actually. It's so cool. So I was really, really happy with that as well, because I wanted Breath of Fire. I'll get it boxed eventually, but for now, for $2, I had to buy it. Now, the same recycling mart I bought the original PlayStation from, I was walking towards the guy to ask him about the GameCube, and I looked to my right and I could see this beauty. It's clear blue PlayStation 2, and it was sitting there, and I was like, "Sumimasen, ikura desu ka? How much is this? Kore wa ikura desu ka? How much is this one?" And he was like, 1000 yen. Demo junk dayo. He's like, but it's junk. I was like, well, I looked at the case and it was fucking in astonishing condition. So I said, okay, all right, I'm just going to the cash machine. I'll be back soon. So I just got on my bike as fast as I could. Obviously, it'd probably been there for a while because Japanese people probably, I don't know. I mean, if I was Japanese, I'd buy this straight away. But I don't know, maybe people just don't go into this shop to buy video games. But lucky I did. Anyway, so yeah, 1,000 yen. Went back, picked up a few bits and pieces. I got when I went to pay actually for all of this stuff. The guy came over, started giving me the stand. He picked up a power cable for the GameCube, and he chucked it all in for free. Like, I felt slightly embarrassed because I knew that what I was getting was some legendary stuff, you know. This PS2 goes for like almost $200 on its own, and to get it for $10, I mean, I'd love to keep it, but now I've got 3 PS2s, and none of them are selling because the postage costs, I think, are quite high, and people aren't willing to pay. But maybe they'll pay for this one because this is probably the nicest looking PS2, in my opinion, that there is. The ceramic white one is also very, very pretty if it's very, very clean as well. I know there's one for 3,000 yen somewhere, but it's a bit dirty, and then a white PlayStation that's dirty just looks shit. So yeah, the white ceramic one, if it's mint, is beautiful. This is practically mint, this one. There's there's very few marks. I took it apart. Obviously, it was junk, and the disc tray automatically closed on its own. So I made a video that I uploaded last night, actually, and it showed how to fix that. So I just basically released tension on a couple of screws that were stopping it from ejecting fast enough and without any friction that was causing it just to automatically close back up. So yeah, I picked up some real buys there. I was quite pleased with myself. Obviously, staggering amount of stuff for $60. I mean, yeah, I'm over the moon with that. But yeah, the PS2's fixed now. I'm going to stick some of it on eBay. I'm keeping Zelda. Actually, half of it's on eBay actually already. But yeah, great stuff. But that's it, to be honest. I'm not going to open up any of the boxes because there's too much inside, and I don't have the time or the energy. Actually, I'm really exhausted. I've been cycling so much to go to game shops the past 3 days. I've literally kaput. So this is probably my biggest score over these past few days ever. The previous video and this video, I mean, it's hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. It's just fucking astronomical amounts of money involved here. So I'm just pleased that I was the one that picked them up anyway. So hope you enjoyed watching the video. Again, like, I'm not gloating, by the way, just making sure people don't think that I'm just sort of like, hey, look at me, look at this stuff that I've got. This is just showing you what can be achieved if you go out and actually just get on your bike and go to as many second-hand stores, recycling stores, thrift stores, video game shops, even
video games chain stores, sometimes they do super deals. They've got like bargain bins and you can pick up something. You can just go anywhere and pick up a deal. Just develop your knowledge. You don't even need that much, to be honest. All you need is just a little bit of what's it called, motivation. Not that I look like I've got much now, but that is literally because I cycled like tens and tens of kilometers over the past 3 days trying to hunt this stuff down on a bike with a basket on the front and a baby chair on the back. If you're wondering how I actually get it around, I strap the plastic bags into the baby chair, and then I just tie them up and cycle slowly because I don't want to damage the boxes, you know, by bouncing on the metal frame. So yeah, that's how I get around at the moment. Hopefully, if this stuff sells, I can buy a car. Not literally with the money from it, but eventually, once this stuff starts selling, because I actually really enjoy doing this. This is probably, obviously, my favourite hobby aside from playing guitar. I suppose this is probably, yeah, no, this is my favourite hobby because it gives me a buzz. You know, I love it, and I love video games. I love hardware. I like to look at it and touch it. I know it sounds a bit creepy, but that's literally true. But yeah, that's just mind blowing. So thanks for watching again, and if you like what you see, click like and subscribe, and I'll definitely be putting up some new videos soon. Probably more pickup videos, but let's see what happens. Cheers then, take care, bye bye.